Hey, Brian Sullivan here, founder of Precise Selling with your weekly video tip. Okay, salesperson, which by the way, we are all salespeople. Anyone who speaks to prospects and customers in an organization is a salesperson. Now, I want you to think about our prospects and our customers. Whose opinion do those people love the most? And the answer is simple. It's their own opinion. So my question is, why is the salesperson doing most of the talking in that sales presentation? And what do I mean? Well, every time a salesperson talks about their features and benefits through the form of statements, they are projecting their own opinion. Well, again, whose opinion is most important? It's the customer. It's the prospect. So the art of selling is to get the customer to deliver most of the presentation. Now, let me use an example. See, an average salesperson might use a statement like this. They're in a sales presentation. They may say, well, my solution will save you time, make you more efficient, improve your workflow. Now, that statement alone is not bad. You have to tell the customer at some point what your solution does. But it's what happens next that changes the dynamic of the entire presentation. You see, the great salesperson, after making a statement, will follow with great questions. So for example, I may say something like this. Okay, I just presented sort of the time-saving features and the workflow and some of the efficiencies. So based on what I told you, how do you think this may help you? Would it save you extra time? If so, how much? Hey, what effect would this solution or one like this have on your department? When do you think you'd get the most benefit out of it? Where would you use the solution? You see, it's all of those questions that prompt the prospect to open up and talk. You see, when the customer answers those types of questions, what they are doing is selling themselves. And guess what you're also doing in the process? You are learning, which is an enormous part of the presentation. So this week, I want you to think in your presentations, am I doing most of the talking, or is the prospect or the customer doing most of the talking? And I can promise you, if you're asking who, what, when, why, where, how, and you're doing it with curiosity, that customer will open up and tell you how they'll use the solution, when they'll use it, why they'll use it, and what effect using your solution will have. And you know what? Because it was crafted in their brain and came out of their mouth, they own it. And isn't that the goal, is to help them own or use your solution? So this week, listen, I love your opinions, but I like their opinions a lot more. So get out of the way of the sales presentation. By doing so, you will be precise. The walls will come down in those customers. They will open up. And at the end, you will have increased your chances of getting the order. So we'll see you next week for your precise selling tip.